Okay, so we've just established that we have lots of heading levels, and if we need more, they'll automatically appear. So we can close out of there. Now we're going to go across to the insert page because it's time to build our policy document. We want to insert firstly a cover page, and then we want to insert a table of contents. So to insert the cover page, we go to the Insert tab, Cover Page. Now I haven't clicked on anything yet, and it's showing me a little word message here that the functionality, so the options within this, they're going to be a bit limited, and that's because the document that I've opened, it's in compatibility mode. So see that, document 1, compatibility mode. So we're going to need to get it out of this compatibility mode in order to use all of those functions. Now, you might have this same type of problem occurring on yours. So this is a way that you can demonstrate that you can, look for word help and be able to search that. So you could certainly do that by pressing F1 for more help. And that will actually take you to the official Microsoft Office site, and then you would just type in, compatibility mode. And you can get quite deep and have a look at some things there. But for now, I'm just going to follow the basic information. So it says that we need to, in order to take full advantage of all of the options of this feature, we need to, just leave it hovering, convert this document to a new file format. So how do we do that? We've got to click the File tab and then click Convert. So sometimes you might just want to have a pen and paper beside you so you can write File, Convert. So we're going to go back into the File tab, and then we can see over here that there's a Convert option. So I'll click on that, and it will convert the document to the newest file format. Hit OK. And you can see that that compatibility mode's been taken off. That's great. Now let's move back into cover page. It's not giving me any little prompts there. We're ready to go. So I'll just left click on that. And you can see all types of options for cover pages here. And you would have to look at what your company prefers for a cover page. Personally, I don't like using these preset cover pages because they have all types of settings that actually jam up for me, and I don't quite know how to work them, so I always like to create my own. Just for this exercise, happy for you guys to use one of the cover pages. So just choose anything you like. Oh, Queensland Government, there we are. Let's call it Evoke. Or you can actually use your genuine company name if you like. Oh, might help if I can spell. Always check your work. So this is going to be called a policy manual. Spelling is absolutely essential. And maybe it's a safety manual. And it will automatically come up with the author. So if you want to change that, if you're writing this on behalf of the Workplace Health and Safety Manager there at your workplace, you can just simply click into there and change the author. So, we might call it X McGurk, all right? So there we do have it, and we'd put in the year in this option, and we have a nice little safety manual, policy manual for safety. We might be able to spell safety correctly as well. See how we're getting these red lines underneath? That's how we know that we need to go back and check the spelling. Right. Always glancing over your work, making sure that the spelling's correct. Terrific. So we've got our cover page, and now we need to enter page 2, which will be a table of contents. We left our text here, so we'd have to go move our cursor just above that, and we're going to insert actually in references, table of contents. And we'll actually choose the one, we'll choose table of contents automatic. See how it gives you the lovely title, table of contents? And I, on purpose, left those levels of headings to demonstrate immediately how that table of contents would display. So we have our cover page, and then we automatically detect that this page is now called page 1 because you can see my heading levels. Heading 1, heading 2, looking up the top here, heading 3. They're all currently on page 1, and you can see that they indent as we go. So if we change that and call that reporting hazards, then this might be and this might be forms. So you can see here, all I have done is the typing, and the way that the fonts are set up will be different at the different heading levels there. So I've just changed those headings, but we need them to update on the table of contents. So I've just clicked in there, and we want to update the table. Update the entire table, and voila! There we are, we have our different levels. Now, the beauty of a table of contents is, and actually, one more thing, I'm just going to put my cursor here. I'm going to insert a page break and move it down to page 2. I'm going to go back now, click on my table of contents, update table, update entire table, and you can see how it's automatically brought those page numbers across.